Good morning, motherfuckers. Sorry. Good morning, motherfuckers. That's better. I'm Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com. And what the? Oh, I thought that was giant get like monkey. Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com. And this is No Man's Sky. If I destroy the plane, I don't know. Here in No Man's Sky, we explore space. Hold on 1 second. Mic check. Wait. Mic check. Okay. We explore space, we do shit. Find animals, materials, set up a space operation, could fight giant robots, all types of shit. I chose a less combative route. Right now, my space life consists of farming and building a small empire. See, it's a simple life, away from all the gunfire, from the majority of things trying to kill me for sure, versus to a few things that might want to kill me. Looking for space ass. It's quiet life. It's a simple life, but it's rewarding in its own way. Right now, I'm on a strange paradise planet, building another rental property. Well, actually, this one's an Airbnb. Actually, damn, that'd be a lot of work. Do I really want to do that work? I could turn this into like a hotel resort property. That'd be a lot of work. All my properties that I built, that I gotta go back and take about 3-4 hours to maintain, which is why I haven't done it yet. It's been a while. Damn, that is a lot. They're Airbnbs / rental properties. So I got a lot of bases that I haven't touched. You know, not that I haven't touched, but I built a lot. I've done a lot.
Technology recharge.
So, they're Airbnbs. That's what I mean by building my empire. How do I survive and fund these expeditions to various planets and shit? Real estate. And I have a few mining companies. I also run an outpost, which I gotta upgrade too. All the work. It's easier just killing shit. Gotta upgrade my outpost. Gotta upgrade the supermarket. I don't want a freighter yet. Responsibilities. No. Now, why do I need a freighter at the moment? I don't have to get one. Just when time comes and I'm ready. It'd be waiting for one to come across my radar. That's why it's called an open world game. You play at your pace, your leisure. Don't come over here with that bullshit. I'm coming over here with that bullshit. Next time I kill you. Remember that. Handle my lightweight. But yeah, you play at your pace. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to. You hungry? Want to get rubbed on? Right. Pure ferrite. That's pure ferrite. Not really looking for ferrite right now. Okay. That's ferrite. Of course, I gotta put it on waterfront property. I'd be done if I didn't. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to Memphis. Here we gonna put restaurant. I want to make. I'm gonna turn it into a resort. No, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Where are you, motherfucker? Not in there, obviously. Nutrient process. 2 metal plating, 1 hermetic seal. Hermetic seal is on there, in there. I can make the metal plating. I need more feather. Let's go get it before I forget. This is going to be our entrance. Actually, while I'm here, let's get us some stuff. You're going to cut into my bed, right? You're lucky. Not right now. Hermetic seal. Started that. Where are you at? Oh, that's my chromatic metal. Put on some silicate powder. Let's get that cooking. Put in the glass. Gotta make our entrance over there. Right. Just because of the way that's set up. It'll be better over here. What's up, baby bop? What's up, DJ? Oh, hell out my way. building an empire. Not on the steps. You over here. I will need to build you carbon nanotubes, 4 metal plating, 2 carbon nanotubes. Wonder what they're made out of. Carbon, food. Should I make it a little more grander? Tall. We'll see. So let's see. Should I do it on that wall or on that wall? Do I got enough? What do I need? Storm crystals, antimatter and metal plating. I think I got enough storm crystals. Back to this. Fucking shit. Seven. Lucky up. The resort needs it. We're gonna have people come. They're gonna need it. Fuel. Starship fuel. Key ingredient is starship fuel. I don't have to create antimatter. That's actually in the ship. Son of a ship. How many metal plates? 4 or 5? Shit. Okay. Actually, let's change this. We'll change the name to... Oh, they didn't give me that option. To... So I can think of something else clever. Resort to this. Ah, son of a bitch. For now, because this is not what I necessarily want. Okay. Sorry. Let's go to shop. This got a lot more ferrite around. We're on a ferrite gathering mission.
Recharge.
That's our shit. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. We need to grab that.
Technology recharge.
Space Mom and Dad. I need shit. I'm building a resort. Ah, you're true. We are gonna need that. They know just what I need to hear. Like, you speak alien? Don't you all? Space Pops! Ready to teach you new? That's the correctioner. I need you to get a security detail for me. Train them for me. I think I got enough. Maybe not. I can make it, right? Still go on my mission. Collect my own correct dust. Just in case, you never know. Oh, that goes there. I'm dumb. I parked on the wrong spot. I'm the one. Hey! I'm listening. I haven't seen how I met since I was like 12, maybe 13, 14. In the chat room. We were friends for a long time until her husband got all up in my face. About some bullshit. Telling you on my wife's relationship shit. That fucking bitch. You don't know me. No, I ain't never even met her in person. No. But he always got all macho. And I'm like, that's not what you want, buddy. I want enough trouble. Kept pushing. I'm fine then. Don't let me tell you about yourself and all your shortcomings, bitch. We talk about it. Tell you stuff about you that put you to shame. And I guess she got mad and got put to shame. But she like, we can't be friends no more. Why would you tell him I told you that stuff? Because he was pushing. That bitch was pushing. And let him talk to me no kind of way. Smack him in the face with words. How you like me now, bitch? Pow! Look in the fucking mirror. It ain't me you got a problem with. It's you. Consider your shortcomings, bitch. Pow! So now we can't be friends. Tell him about all the pictures and shit. That's just messy. If I tell you the shortcomings, why talking to me is better than talking to you? Pow! Go look in the mirror, bitch. Fix your face. I want no trouble. Just one of my friends. You know, we confided a lot into each other. Never known each other, never needed each other. Ah, you want to come over here, Mr. Master? My baby pal. Bye! Give off the spicy stuff. Now listen here, buddy. It's your shortcomings, bitch. Bah! And even like that, we just talk to each other because, you know, we listen, we discuss. some attraction. There's one because I'm ugly. But we ain't never even been in the same room together. Never been in the same room. You want to come to me like I'm fucking your bitch. I guess she's a bitch. Much times I defended him. Like, bitch, you a stay-at-home mom. You don't do shit. You don't gotta do shit. Shut up. Like, yeah, but that comes with a dick up your ass. Not literally. Okay? I feel you. I feel you. Bam! You know? But that's why some men don't want their women to do shit. It's not because they believe it's in the traditional man-woman role. But it's because of the control. No, not man's supposed to take care of the bills in the house. If I'm paying all the bills and this bitch ain't doing shit, she better shut the fuck up and listen. Like a kid. Live in my house. Using my food. Using my electricity. We all have parents had that say shit like that before. Like, I'm 12, I can't get a job. You know? But the weight that they throw around. It's like Gabrielle Union said, never again. And I love her for being real like that. At one point, she let D-Wade pay all the bills. Then, he let his ego get the best of him. It's my house. I pay these bills. You don't do shit in here. Got a maid for all the extra shit. All you gotta do is look pretty and sex me up. And she like, hold up, Trap. I bring in my own money. I can pay for all this shit. So, she go 50-50. Because you'll never hold paying bills over her head. She's like, never again. Because it's an ego thing. People be ego tripping. My house, you shut the fuck up and do what I say. It's my rules. That's why some men don't want their women to work. It's a position of power. That's why some women are never, let a man be put in that position of power. That's why I never move in with a chick. My house, my name, your name ain't on the lease. You know how many times I heard that? Bitch, pay bills. You ain't paying this bill. You ain't paying this shit by yourself. Just because your name on the lease, you stop acting like I don't carry my weight in this bitch. So, I never move in with another chick. I put both our names on this shit. And I need half the rent money, boo. I need half the bill money. Not just rent. So we're equals. I'm not looking for somebody to rule over. You know?
Technology recharging.
Looking for somebody I can love, trust, respect, all of that as an equal. If I feel like I got power over you or you got power over me, we are not equals. Whoops. What do you mean? Find certain types of women I'll never be with. Not that I don't find them pretty, it's just they're not attractive. Let me go to I'm gonna get you coffee. Super coffee. I told you, business man. For the Gold Members Club. Certain women I'll just never be with. But as a good friend, it's look. Okay, tell me the situation. You want me to listen? You want emotional support? Or you want honest opinion? So I can listen and shut the fuck up. I could give you emotional support like, yeah, fuck him. Whatever your emotion is. That is so sad. Or I could give you my honest take on it. You know, like male perspective. Here's where I'm coming from. As a friend, here's where I'm coming from. As an individual, I'll be like, fuck that shit, not in my house. But that's being a real friend. You know? So, male perspective. Maybe he sees it like this. Maybe it's like this. Maybe it's like this just from the male perspective. Like, I thought that. I raised you, and I see you, and I raised you here. Okay. I'll take that raise, and I'm gonna call you on BS here. You know? And get that back and forth and that repertoire going until we like, okay, maybe he's tripping. Or maybe you're tripping. You need to, so, you know, been plenty times, lady friends. I'm the one tripping, huh? Like, yeah. From this point of view, the only reason you felt that way is because of it. Son of a bitch. Why you gotta make sense? Because you asked for my help, boo. You asked for my help. So, that's what a friend does. If I was trying to fuck him, now fuck him, he wrong. I'll never do you like that, baby. But you won't value me as a person. Not just a friend, as a person. people. You like, he's manipulative and he do whatever, he'll say whatever to get what he wants. My integrity means more. Integrity. Okay. That's what I was building. I was like, why did I go do all that? Over here, we'll put it here. Get rid of that. We'll put up another wall. No, actually. Get rid of that. First and foremost. Wall. Another wall here. Then we'll put up a wall here. No. Yes? No. This in a way. Put that there. We're gonna move that. Actually, I don't even want you here. For now, you're just supplying that. But you're fucking up my view. Fucking up my view. Then we're gonna need one of these on the outside. Where are you? You're in the front here. You are not here. Here. Need oxygen harvesters. Life support gel. Oxygen harvester. Put you there. We're gonna have a resort. Gotta have stuff people want. Oxygen. Starship fuel. A transporter. Nah, he'll put you out in out there somewhere. What can I put here? Terrence modifier. Then on this side, we can put large refinery. Sodium nitrate microprocessor. That way you don't have to waste materials to get it. Well, here we will put in God damn it. Keep making some glass, baby. We need it. Oh, I'm putting up the sodium nitrate. What am I doing? It's copper. Sodium nitrate. Magnetizer ferrite. Pure is magnetizer. Needs and necessities. Oh. Thought it had to be in the wall. Oh. And then here, I kind of leave it open. But not really. I do kind of want something there. We need a kiosk. Checking at the kiosk. We'll make this a security check. Never know when you gotta bust a cap in the nigga ass. Make sure it's reinforced. Laser proof, bulletproof. Glass for me. Anything you said, boss? I don't really play that shit. I what the fuck you got in the nigga? We don't do that here. Check the kiosk. Use the kiosk. That should be your directions. Directions to the kiosk. I need you to be able to see the kiosk. Now, let's do some things I wanted to do. I guess that's what you should do, things you wanted to do. Means I'm gonna have to go on another carpet ride. Use of the housing. Now we use 1400. That'll make us at 700. That's fine. So that needs its own generator. That don't need a generator, do it? No, because it takes carbon.
Technology recharge.
This needs this generator, which right now we're just going to charge it with its own solar panels and battery. And then what over here? Do you need? Not. But what you guys do need is the cap. Now we go this way. Look a little bit more suited, booted under On this side, we will put a few amenities. Also, like I said, if we're gonna make this shit a resort, let's make this shit a resort. Close that off. Open that up. Give me a door here. And then we wall this off. Here. We'll leave that as the walkway. Come on. That's the opening for the door. That's walkway, making these doors. Door. Now, we separate by walls. Wall, gas, wall. That's quality. Simple. Okay. And here. That I was doing condensed carbon.
Technology recharging.
Missile. This will be our weapons over here. Should have been down some more, to be honest. Okay, that's better. See why later. Weapons terminal mode, terminated. Science, construction, exocraft, weapons. craft. Oh, I got a space here. I fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up. I did fuck up. Get extra space here. Need to build an instrument. Glass, run out of cotton. Because I'm running out of cotton. Here, build my business empire. Let's go get us some cotton. I never mind from the same spot. I tried not to. Different spots. Let the shit grow. That's why I try not to destroy the smaller plants. Just logic of thinking. So, logic of thinking. Small plants grow into big trees. So I never try to destroy small plants. Okay, I didn't come here for this. I came here for that. You know? That's why you never see me get the small stuff. I don't pick the weeds. They grow. Roots get stronger, become stronger, and build. And this technique is not true. If left unchecked, let it grow. So I try to go to different spots. Don't want to ruin our force. Pretend that shit is infinite. Running load. What did it do? Sodium nitrate. Spend more time with the girlfriend. Tree's peace today. Dentist. Peace. Peace.
Technology recharge.
spend more time on the date. Peace. Peace. Movie and a dinner. Movie and a dinner date lasts about 4 hours. You know, I gotta get it off my chest at the moment. And my daughter's supposed to be here Friday to Sunday. But her mother not giving a fuck about my timing decided to let her get a job after I told her she don't need a job. So I haven't seen my daughter since Easter. She come out, she'll come over today, but that'll be for essentially like an hour, especially if she got her mama car. And I'm like, a day to last longer. Motherfuckers see their boyfriends and their girlfriends longer. Motherfuckers spend more time at the dentist than the time she think that, oh, I'm just gonna go see my dad. Like, it's okay. And I voiced my dislike for it. It's not cool. You know, and they like, don't you work on the weekend sometime? The fuck they got to do with anything? Bitch, you work all week. Nobody says send my daughter here. Nobody says, oh, she can't be with her at her mother's house because you fucking work. You know, like, it don't matter if I work. The point is having you here. Your mother got 2 separate households. You need to spend time in your dad's household. You know, I was talking about, you know, like an hour is okay. You spend more time with your boyfriend. Spend more time waiting at the dentist, the fucking eye doctor, to think it's okay. Movie don't even last that long. It's a fucking problem. Not like I'm not supposed to get upset. Fuck you. Fuck you. All the bullshit you're trying to put me through. All the bullshit you're trying to do. Fuck you. Fuck you too. I'm trying to hear your bullshit. Give a fuck. Oh, that's your daughter. I don't give a fuck. Somebody got to teach her. Her mama ain't teaching her. All relationships require consistency and effort. No matter who it is. I told motherfuckers that yesterday. They like, oh, you act like, you know, so she don't give you consistency and effort, so you're not gonna love her. I didn't say nothing. This ain't got nothing to do about loving my daughter. This is talking about relationship health. Spend time with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend. Why? Because if you don't put the consistency and effort, it just ain't gonna work. Don't think just because I'm supposed to love you because I'm your dad that you don't put in consistency and effort, or else it's gonna be a bad, strange relationship. Mama ain't got no positive male relationships in her life. It's the wrong person to be learning from. know, your grandma don't hang with her brothers. Your mama don't hang with her uncles. To be like positive male relationship. Tell you what the fucking positive male relationship is. Because they come from what I call the Amazon tribe. I try to, you know, when I say, I try to look at all angles, all views I can to make it make sense to understand what I'm getting. And some women, they just live in the Amazon tribe. It's not that they're gay. They just don't find any value in men. And these are the women over there that's raising my daughter. You understand what I'm saying? No woman over there, only one of them got a man. Majority of the women in that family don't have a man. They don't value men. Just because that's how you raised don't mean it's true. You know, some men are raised that bitches ain't shit. They put the homies over the hoes. You'll call them gay. You know? Not that they're gay. They just don't have any value. They don't find value in women. And some women are the same. They just don't find value in men. And she's being raised by women of the Amazon tribe. They're not gay. Like, men are only used to make babies. After that, they're like Black Widows. Off with his head, he can go. You know? I ain't making this shit up. Some women that are raised to be housewives. No, even if they don't want to be a housewife, it's just what they know, and they like, you know, they're more codependent. I don't know why I got married. I don't want to be a housewife. Like, well, be single then. Are you crazy? That's crazy talk. I'm not a woman if I ain't part of a house. Some women just know because of how they were raised. You know, Amazon lifestyle. Then they spend years wondering what's wrong with them. Like, it's just the household you were raised in. So, you don't have to be that, but it's okay to utilize what you know, how you were raised. So, the reprogramming the brain is a fight in itself. You know, because that's the identity crisis people face. Like my identity crisis I faced, to make it more personal. And like I said, it's not an attack on anybody. It's an observation of the situation. You know, I'm not here to attack nobody. Observation of the situation. My identity crisis is to be a player, not to be a player. Personally, you know, um, I've been raised and groomed by people around me throughout my life just to be a leader, to be prestige. Half the time, I don't give a shit about leading. You know why? Because it's unrewarding at times. Most times it's unrewarding. I don't get none of the credit because it's a team effort. You know, and just being a good leader, team first. I don't get none of the credit. Anything goes wrong, I get all the blame. And the only reward there is for being a good leader is doing it all again. Here's another band of misfits for you to whip and shape. Your home teammates going to try to contest you for power. You'll always be criticized for what you do. It's like presidency. Republican, Democrats, don't matter. They all want to take control. They're always going to contest you for power. Even though this place was fucked before you got there, it's your fault it's fucked. And you never do enough, and you're incompetent, and all of that. You know, that's what it is. Think of all the negatives you said about any president, and that's being a leader. Positives, you can do a few good positives, but overall, you know, unless it's like a leadership in the presidency where, you know, like, thanks for whipping them in shape, get up out of here, you know, then you don't really have long-term success, like a Greg Popovich. Phil Jackson, who get to build a team for years and years and just establish a good system. But this is what I'm groomed for, you know. Also, to be a good man. When I say groomed, I mean groomed. From household, being an older brother, first child, school, top of my class, stuff like that. Even when I'm at the bottom of the class, they're like, you bullshitting. You know and I know you bullshitting. So here, leadership position. You're a leader. People follow you. Even if you're not going to do this, because I get it, you still need to carry yourself a certain way. So, prestige, like, gotta carry myself a certain way. Just how I'm grown. Work. Like, yeah, cool beans. I don't give a fuck. This is your job. Why the fuck is it my job? Because you know and I know. We all know. It's just you, man. It's you. Shut the fuck up and go do. Just a different prestige, a different, you know? So, I can't fight it. I had to learn to accept it. I really did. Like, fine. I'm gonna complain the whole time. I don't give a fuck. Get out there and shake some ass. We'll encase it except for the front. So my identity crisis was first, again, I was trying to distance myself from it. But people just know. They see. Like, sorry, this is your calling. Whatever you do in your spare time, that's whatever the fuck you do in your spare time. No one gives a fuck. But this shit right here, it's all you, big dog. I had to accept that. So identity crisis, I don't wanna. Like, well, shut up. Because you are. The faster you learn to accept that shit, the faster everyone can move on with their life. The faster we get this shit done. Fuck it, I encased the whole damn thing. So, identity crisis, like I said, it's how you were raised versus how you want to be. And like, you don't have to be part of the Amazon tribe, but don't knock what you know, in so many words. No, because the Amazon tribe, one of the benefits is independence. You know, my daughter is a very independent type of kid, even though she's spoiled. Like, technically, she's 16 and she ain't never had to cook here. To be like, what's spoiled? Like, you ain't even got to cook. You ain't had to learn how to cook. Does she know how to cook? Sure, a little bit. But she don't have to learn how to cook. So, independence. But just because you're Amazon, you were raised in the Amazon tribe, don't mean you gotta be an Amazon. Just take what you know, use what you know. Stuff like that. You don't gotta be an Amazon. Goes back to, can two gay people raise a kid? That type of shit. That type of combo. You know, if two gay people raise a kid, the kid's gonna be gay. Like, no. They'll have a better idea of acceptance and personal individuality. You know, they'll have a better concept of that. But to say that they're gonna grow up gay, you don't have to grow up gay. Accepting and understand love is love. So the independence of a person in the Amazon tribe, that's cool. But you're gonna have to fight programming. That's why Dad is here trying to, like, hey, here's the other perspective. You know, if you want to be an equal, if you want to be, want something lasting, just here's what you got to do. You're going to be put in a position of power. And you can't let your ego and how you feel on certain things dictate that position of power. Chair. This is our restaurant for the resort. They ain't got no man over there. Men come far and in between. And it's never because they need a man in the house. The other need Amazon tribe. Like, I don't get why. It's because you don't value men. And you spend so much time alone. You know? When it comes time to actually put forth the effort to get to know somebody, you just don't. Because it's too much. By that time, it's too much. No positive male role models. Not that they don't have any positive male role models, because, like, I've met the guys over there, some of them. She got a cool uncle. Whoops. Her cousin's pretty cool. But they don't got a relationship. It's like, fuck that shit. So any strong male, they don't necessarily, like I said, value. say what you want. Just like, when was the last time you hung with any male in your family? So I'm glad my daughter's at least cool with, even though she like, it's not cool anymore to hang with dad. She's cool with her uncles. Positive male role models. She used to go everywhere with dad. Now it's just lame. Cause she's like, you know. It's just lame. Can't be seen with my dad. For some reason, it do make it look a little bit more sciencey. So like, don't get it twisted. And that's why I'm fighting that, because you got that, and then you got the Amazon influence. That makes it a little bit more hard to combat as that. So, it's like, I gotta understand. I'm not even near done yet. Oh yeah, I got to that before I forget. So this is what I'm combating. And trying to not just combat, but work with. And we shouldn't have to fight. Oh, I get that. Don't listen. They listen to respond. I had to tell my bestie that yesterday. You only listen to respond. There gotta be a woman thing. Because you're listening to respond. You're not listening to listen to me. Because, it pissed me off. She hit me with the, because she don't spend time with you, you don't love her, she got to do this for your love. Like, it's not about my love. You got it twisted. Consistency is just how you make things happen. You gotta be consistent. You keep healthy relationships with consistency. I didn't say I wouldn't love my daughter if she wasn't consistent. I'm always gonna love my daughter. My daughter's my life. But to say where our relationship is gonna be as healthy as it can be, that's false. Because you gotta put forth the effort. Like, your love's supposed to be unconditional. I'm gonna love her anyway. You're not listening. I'm gonna love my daughter anyway. My daughter is my heart. But again, consistency is a necessity for any healthy relationship. If you don't see your girlfriend or your boyfriend every day, you're gonna be like, they cheating, they don't love me. They spending time with me, they spending time with somebody else. Fuck them. But just because it's apparent don't mean that you gotta take that love for granted. Like you don't have to keep up a healthy relationship. Sit there and believe you don't. That's just not life. Consistency is key. So here's why I created that. Because we need support straps. And I want you to be able to see from under there and there. If I'd have made the wall around there, you wouldn't have seen it. But consistency is key. My daughter don't come see me. My daughter don't call me every day. Does that mean my daughter don't love me? If I said that, they'd be like, oh, you dumb. Right or wrong. But if I'm not consistent, somebody got to teach them. They ain't teaching me over there. It's just how you maintain a healthy relationship. Let you not see your boyfriend for 2 days. Let a motherfucker not call you for a week. Let you not see a motherfucker for a month. That motherfucker doing whatever the fuck they want. They don't give a fuck. But because I'm a dad, it should be different. Like, no. You gotta build the consistency with the relationship to have a healthy relationship. No matter the relationship. I'll do it on two sides. Reinforce the structure. At least you can see some fish swimming through every blue moon. They like, you know, your dad, you're supposed to show her XYZ, like, this is life. If I don't teach her this life experience, that consistency and effort is needed on a consistent basis to build a healthy relationship, when it comes down to it, she gonna be in a lot of heartbreak. Because she already part of it, you know, she's grown up in the Amazon tribe. Where they're not going to teach her that. You know? Gonna try to make me sound like a lesser man. Because they don't respect men. The only one that got a man and cater to a man, I like that bitch crazy. That bitch wild. So, get it together. Shit you not. Like that bitch, wow. I ain't gonna lie, their relationship a little wild. But it's a loving relationship. You know, they just thrive in the chaos. Because I value women. Fuck these hoes. Call it a night. So I'll be fighting that. I'm like, you know, I can't get some bitches. Call it a night. Because then I can't get it. I want 6 bitches. Barely want one that's gonna stress me out. 6 bitches that's gonna stress me out. That's your problem. You don't really stress me out. But then you're gonna end up sharing bitches. Hoes to everybody anyway. That be men that don't respect women.
Technology recharging.
Just saying. Nah, that's just some men I be around in general. I'm not saying a specific man.
Technology recharging.
Not my father. Watch what I say. But he got 3 here, 3 out of there. And the 3 over there are from 3 different women. Got 4 baby mamas. Get what I'm saying? 6 kids, 4 baby mamas. To be like, you know, when it comes down to it, it runs in the blood. It's not kidding. I'm glad that's why I beat my dick so much. I didn't beat my dick so much, I probably would have had my dick. Something wrong with you. Gusts pop out when you bust a nut. No. Leave it that way. I got to not masturbate for about 2 weeks to bust a good nut. Yeah, I prefer to keep my balls. So that's why, you know, like, I don't necessarily be thinking with my dick all the time. It takes a woman to help me think with my dick. And that's on me. You know, I don't really think with my dick. That's why it's a lot of men that get manipulated and stuff over to begin with. I'm a man. I have a dick. But thinking with my dick don't make me a man. A lot of guys don't understand that. Whatever, I'm gonna think with mine. Yeah, you're boy, not a man. No Wolf of Wall Street. Don't kill. Go jack one off. Keep your balls thinking. You think clear. Because you're not thinking what you did. Come talk with her with JJ to get me to think with my dick. The JJ? The JJ? You piqued my interest. But to be going around thinking with my dick. That's why some women don't get it. You know, there's some women that depend on their sexuality to get them what they want, or to manipulate men. Right? You know, a girl, a lot of women approach me every day. You know, just coming around it ain't gonna necessarily do it for me. You gotta put that pussy in my face. Tell me you wanna sit on this motherfucker. All the passive shit. You miss me with the passive shit. You know? That thing, like the things that used to work when they were little girls, teenage girls, like it don't work. Then they want to call a nigga gay. Like, no, bitch. Just don't think with my dick, I'm not a little boy. What did I just do? So why don't just be Amazon Prime? Can't go both. At one point, I was being called a man whore, and all I do is jump from bitch to bitch to say I don't have healthy fucking relationships. Hold up, trap. So all I do is move in with bitches. Got no healthy relationship. Cause I move too fast. So you can't sit here and say, you know, try to change it up. Try to suit your narrative. The only healthy relationship he got is with his mother. Now, hold up, time up. Just saying all I do is move in with bitches. It do look better. Looks better that way, does it not? Ah, the fuck I do with that? Okay, so this is our main building. Where our transporter is. You know, we got a gift shop, a refinery, Starship Fuel, get change stuff, a security checkpoint. If you need a store and some food, there's our food spot over here with our nutrition thing. And then these are our stores. good stuff for the car, agriculture, sciences, and these are shops. People got to say shit and do shit to fit the narrative. I think I need 4 over here, 4 over here. Definitely not in the whoops. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 6 and 6. Make it a, if we're gonna make it a resort, we gotta make it worth the stop. When I say we, those who are watching. While I do all this shit. Everything's done. But you said we. Don't you speak French to me, bitch? Oui, ho, ho. Try to view things from a lot of different perspectives at times. I get accused of not looking at the big picture, and then they'll be like, oh, well, you don't see the small detail. I'm like, I beg to differ. I beg to fucking differ. You see me sometimes, I'm like, I can say fuck that. Then it looks stupid if I don't. That's observing the small details for that ass. This is just something. That's why you gotta think as a leader. This is peaceful. It's an honest, peaceful life. First thing I do when I play a game like Apex Legends is fucking cursing, yeah. Peace. Huh? I said you might hear me talk about. That's why I tried not to talk too negative on my daughter's mother. You know, my daughter's from the same tribe. Gotta be careful what you say. And again, I try not to look from the perspective of an ex. You know, parent. That's why it's more about how, you know, how she's being raised versus you know what her mother's doing. It's just about the parenting. Try not to look too much into her personal life. Just observation as a parent. Because I have to understand the household. For the most part, I don't understand the household. And the parenting lesson will be missed on not just the opportunity, but her growth as well. The daughter's growth. Because I don't know what I'm parenting. If I don't know what I'm parenting, then how far can I even give an input? How can dad be respected? How can dad's perspective be respected? I can't just talk out the side of my ass, especially when you're dealing with I'm a fucking John. You think this shit is meant until you start thinking like an adult and understanding how like our great rappers now, how they speak in double entendres, you know, metaphors. All legends is based off some reality. Like I say, half goat, half man. A woman, I don't know if it's a man ego thing or if it was a woman. But the bottom half is goat. Rappers like to be like, LL Cool J, I coined the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Like, no, it's been used. His bottom half is GOAT, and he always around nymphos. It's thinking like a kid, and then there's actually like, you know what? When you put it like that, because that's being adult is just, it's an age thing, and being, you know, being an adult is just an age thing. At a certain age, you're an adult. So, you know, to be like, oh, but if you know better, when you know better, you do better. And we all know that adults are, some of them are big kids, you know? We don't change, just how we do things change. Because we can't. It's frowned upon to talk about your junk in front of the kids. You find ways to talk around the kid. Hence some of the myths and things of that nature. Okay, half goat, half man. His bottom half is goat. Same thing with satyrs. Not satyrs, centaur. Half horse, half man. His bottom half is horse. What color were the half horse, half men in Harry Potter? Black. Mandingo warrior. Hung like a horse. Never the top half. Top half is never the animal. Like Medusa is an African woman of stunning beauty. Her beauty is so stunning that she turned men rock hard. They get an erection. Hair of snake sounds like locks to me. Because people try to look at race. It's not about race. It's about male, female. Zeus. Come through like lightning. You know, he comes very fast. But it's not always that. You know? That's one. Also, you know, like how fast a situation could escalate. How fast a situation can escalate. It happened so fast. You know, that wasn't the intent. My intent wasn't to give Zeus mad, but he's so goddamn convincing. That's why she's a single mother, explaining why the kid ain't around. Who's my daddy? Nah, it was Zeus. Came and went. Came and fast, and went as fast as it came. Who's my daddy? Jesus. Poseidon, king of the sea. Why? Because there's plenty of fish in the sea. He just put a hole. He put a street. This shit been around. Like all that gay shit. That shit, you know, nothing against gay. It's just been around. can't say, hey, no gay shit if gay shit is new. Religions be like, hey, no gay shit. But the reason they like no gay shit is because, like a country, in order to expand, you need your people to procreate. If your people don't procreate and give you born indoctrinated members, then you don't grow. Because half of us were born into the religion we're in, and we didn't choose it. That's why they like no gay shit, because we need the numbers. So fuck, have some babies on behalf of the religion. You cool? You know? But you can't talk about gay shit if gay shit ain't been around. It's not like gay shit is new. This shit not new. It's been a debate and a hot topic. It's in the Bible. Shit ain't new.
Technology recharge.
No, it ain't about that. It ain't none of that shit. We just discussing because of households and how people are raised. That's how we got there. Households and how people are raised. To be like, it all takes effort. That's how I got there. It takes effort. It's so to be like, oh, my daughter could come over at 3 o'clock. She'll be here at 3 o'clock type shit, and then she got to leave at 4:30. And I ain't seen her since Easter, ever since she's been 5, Friday through Sunday, she's been here. For me to be okay with that and not complain, like, here's why and here's where I stand. You know, this is why I complain. Here's where I stand. It's about having my daughter in my house, so it don't matter if I fucking work. You work all week. Nobody say your daughter shouldn't be there all week. So even if I work on a Saturday or a Sunday, I still want my daughter in my house because it's my household. My daughter is a part of my household. You know? And to make her believe that, oh, that's a dad problem, that's his problem, versus she needs to maintain and build healthy relationships, irregardless of what other responsibilities she has. To not teach her that, that's because I'm a man at that. You know, I feel it's double because I'm a man. You're not teaching her proper, just life etiquette when it comes to relationship, because she gonna want a man. Maybe. You know, it don't matter. If she don't want to be with a person, time, effort is required. And it starts with, if I don't teach her that as her dad, to be like, oh, it's okay. She gonna think that everybody that put time and effort or say they love her You're gonna be like, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's not okay. You will leave a motherfucker that's not putting in time and effort. Not saying I won't love my daughter. You could leave a person you love, but to have a healthy relationship, that's what you need to do. Just to have a healthy relationship. But I'll be right back. I gotta go potty. So yeah, that's how I got on that rant. I don't confuse a life lesson. Like you know, that's why I was convinced women don't listen. They don't listen to understand. They listen to respond. Go to the right of it. To the left of that. This last time we kind of went into it. Like you don't listen. Cause I ain't say nothing about not loving my daughter. Listen. Listen, respond. That all relationships require work. They all require work. Effort and consistency. And outside of getting what you're supposed to get, I don't have to do nothing extra, technically. If you want that, you gotta build the relationship. You know? Yeah, I gotta get you summer clothes or spring clothes. I gotta get you back to school stuff. You know? Everything else, you want anything extra. The money, the perks, being able to go to dad, you gotta build that relationship. Maintain that relationship. Ain't no man just gonna do, ain't nobody just gonna do you stuff. Gonna try to maintain the relationship. Then you gonna feel like, I can't ask my dad for nothing, blah, blah, blah. Like, when was the last time you saw your dad? Last time you called your dad? Just to say, hey dad. But that's your dad calling me first. I've had this conversation with her for years. And it still don't click. Because she don't have a mother that enforces it. Anyway. Right, my phone ain't ringing. I got a text. My girl texted me more. My best friend texted me more. I said, I ain't seen my daughter since Easter.
Technology recharge.
She's supposed to be here every weekend. Sorry, guys. Be right back. That's about my car. Be right back.